Hi friends, Andy Vegan with a new 5-minute pea soup. One of my all-time favorite soups. It's raw. Well, the peas are frozen and they have been a little bit blanched. Before freezing they make it a little bit with hot water, but the heat doesn't go inside really deeply. So I consider them raw, but take fresh peas and maybe you're good. I always make the soup with frozen peas, and I blend it with almost boiling water. The water has been boiling just a couple seconds ago, and make this soup in 5 minutes, called 5 minutes pea soup, and I love it because it's with peas. One of my all-time favorite ingredients. I always love pea soup. Now I make the raw one here, almost raw, let's say. And I have a new recipe with a lemon. That was really a surprise that that works. But first I put in 2 cups of peas, frozen peas, I take half a cup of cashews. I have also pea soup with avocado. It's another way, or coconut oil or coconut butter. Either way, you can. There are many ways to do that. And then I have pepper and salt. That was the original one with a lemon. I made one with lemon before, but this one, and that was just pepper, salt. Here I have a large teaspoon of Himalayan salt. That's my favorite salt. You make the pink salt here, and a half amount, so half a teaspoon of black pepper. They are corns. If you grind them, you will find there a half teaspoon or so. So pepper is not too much. You can't take too much pepper. Salt is a little bit more. That's usually the case. And and then a lemon, right? That was the original recipe. It's a whole lemon minus a quarter of it. So not the whole lemon. It's a little less. I could always add a little bit more, but I guess it shouldn't be a whole lemon when it's a large one. And a clove of garlic. That's now the addition. The news in this recipe is the garlic. Yeah. The lemon was before. That was a great surprise for me that it worked at all with lemon. I never thought that. I thought lemon, no, to keep it away from the peas. But then I felt after years, wow, why not? Could be nice. And it's so refreshing. I'm surprised. So with pepper and salt, that was the first thing I tried with a lemon, and it was nice. And now I say, well, let's go to the original soups with onion, half a small onion, and a large clove of garlic. So garlic and onion, that's now what I put. And I mean, onion is usually natural for peas. Yeah, they are really always together in the recipes. Pea has something sweet and a little bit plump, I mean, and the onion is a little bit hot and crunchy, and it really also has some sweetness there. But not too much, of course, especially when you are raw. It's different with onion powder, and it can take a little bit more. But the garlic is no problem to blend it raw. The onion blended raw is a little bit of a problem. Not too much, really. Half a small onion, that's enough, I would say. So here is the peas with the cashews, the onion, the garlic, the lemon, and pepper and salt. And now the almost boiling water goes 2 centimeters above the peas. See, I will show you. That is an estimation. I'm pretty sure that it is almost right. I can always add a little bit, cashews or water, whatever it will be. I will see. So when I blend this almost boiling water with the frozen peas, something with a nice temperature comes out, not boiling, not too cold, so a pleasant soup with a warm temperature, and I can always blend longer to make it warmer again if I want. But when you have almost boiling water and 2 cups peas, frozen peas, you get a pretty nice temperature. Let's see if it works. Blender that. This is a German blender. It's called Revo Blend, Revolution Blending. Uh, the guy made it in Germany more than 10 years ago to rival the big names. We didn't have a German blender so far, but now there are many. So you can take so many blenders. The Power Blender, I would really recommend to get one. Makes so many things easy, especially green soups. You won't be able to make green soups with a smaller blender. You have to have a power blender for that, because especially with veggies, also with green veggies, green leaves, they simply don't break down those so nicely when you have a normal blender. But with a power blender, it's day and night difference. It's so smooth, so creamy. It's also healthier because when you break it all down, the cells, you get more of the nutrients. So now I taste it and I will check if I add something or maybe not. Let's see. It's a little bit thick, I already see that, so we'll add a little bit more water, that's for sure. But how about the spices and the lemon and so forth? Let's see. Oh, perfect. The flavor is perfect. Before I add the water, that is, so a little bit more water. And especially when you blend the cashews, and they're not soaked before, you need a second blending usually. So the maker of this blender recommends blending only 30 seconds. That's best for the motor and for the engine and for everything technical. You don't want to overdo with the blending. I like this advice because I have had blenders for these power blenders for more than 10 years, and I really know they can break down. You overuse them. So regarding the time of blending, especially when you have something heavy inside, not just fruit, 30 seconds is good, and then a little break. Check. Blend again. So 30 seconds is recommended. So just if you want to have a blender, you want to enjoy it more long and longer and longer, right? Eventually, we all have to repair them. We have to go back to the shop and let it repair. It's usually not too expensive. They come back soon here in Germany for a week or so. You get another blender at the side to replace it. But eventually, they all have to be repaired. But that's why the good service is important. But you don't need to have it too soon, right? Another blender dance right now. There was a second blending. So the cashews, when they blend the first time, they break down to small pieces and they sit in the liquid and then they expand, they soak. And when the water is warm or the liquid, their pieces are small, they really expand and soak very fast. The second blending cuts into that and makes it nice and creamy. So the second blending is a good trick. Now the texture looks nicer to me, but is the flavor still okay? Because when they add more water, the flavor is diluted. Let's see. Texture is okay, yeah. It will get thicker anyway. When the cashews sit for a while, they usually get a little bit thicker, creamier the dressing. It soaks again. But you can now quickly blend it one more time to get it runnier, or add a little bit of water. This is a minor problem. Add a little salt maybe if there's too much water. But let's see. Let's see. No. Well, yeah. A little bit of water actually. Yeah, a little lemon, salt here. Put something on my hand. So it was a large teaspoon. A third of a teaspoon, I guess that is. Because peas are very sensitive to flavors. Yeah, that is interesting because first when you blend, that's my experience. I blend the peas, also when cooking peas. I do all kinds of things with peas and lentils and everything that is among the healthiest foods we have. So you should eat the legumes every day. There's nothing that makes you become older than eating legumes, science says. So And many foods have different health benefits with different regards. So the legumes, peas and chickpeas, lentils, beans, and so forth, they are for longevity, though that's clear. Others have other good advantages. But yeah, when I blend them, yeah, and I taste them, I put the seasoning in. It's funny because at first I think, wow, that tastes great. Put it on the plate and eat it. I think, wow, that was so much. That was much too much. Especially with the peas, I always have that. I easily overseason a pea soup. Later, I can't stand it anymore. So they are very sensitive, the peas. Yeah, at first they seem to be perfect, and then later, oh, that was too much salt, too much this, that. So be careful when you season the pea soup. Rather take a little bit careful and wait. You can always put it on the plate, a little bit more seasoning. So one more blending. And maybe, well, wait a minute. Maybe some more water, let's see. A little bit, tiny little bit. Blender dance. So that should be the final touch. Let's see. Looks good. Very good. Let's taste it. I hope it's good on the plate too. When I have it in the bowl, I show you here just a little that you can see the texture, the way it flows to the glass. You have an idea what it's like to me. The pea soup can be a little bit creamier than other soups. This is perfect, I would say. Sometimes you want to have it a little runnier, but the pea soup, this one, it's nice like that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.